Say Napoleon Dynamite and most people know what and who you are talking about. The indie movie became a phenomenon when it came out in 2004, starring Heder and Efren Ramirez.
You ever take it off any sweet jumps? You got like 3 feet of air that time. Can I try it really quick?
Heder and Ramirez, along with other cast members of Napoleon Dynamite, are now part of a new animated series based on the movie, and it will make its debut on Fox tonight. And this morning we are very excited to have both Heder and Ramirez in our studio. Heder, of course, playing Napoleon Dynamite, Efren, of course, playing Pedro. So, I mean, it's so great to have you both here.
Thank you.
Tell us what life has been like since the big movie.
It's been a roller coaster ride of an experience. It's nice that it's, I think it's calmed down being 7 years later since the movie. I think we've all, fans and us alike, have had a bit of a resting period to decompress. And now here we have to hit the streets again, kind of reliving those characters.
But I mean, you guys really, did you ever think it was going to be as big of a hit as it became? And really still is. I mean, people still recite the lines all the time.
No, it was pretty much an indie project where most of them knew each other, and it was just a really small project that we thought we could put together and put it on our reel, as actors. But when the movie blew up as it did, we're going, okay, maybe this is going to be something else.
Yeah. I mean, we loved it. We thought it was great. And we were like, well, if anybody sees this movie, we think it could catch on. But we had no idea that anybody would ever see it. And so
we've been seeing, watching clips throughout the morning. Do you guys have any favorite parts? Is this your tots scene?
That's the tots scene.
Do you want to recite any of those lines? Because I know our viewers are dying to hear some.
Well, my favorite scene is Rex Kwon Do. And when, he's fighting with Kip, he's like, what was he like? What are the lines in that one?
Grab my hand. Grab the other hand. No, the other hand.
My other arm. And then he does that whole thing like, now, sweep the leg and stuff like that. But yeah, that one you can actually catch me laughing in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you look close, you can see me laughing.
That is hilarious.
I can't keep a straight face.
So that was one of your favorites too?
My favorite scene is the one with the time machine, where you got his brother Kip and Napoleon sitting together, and they're really trying it on and seeing if they can go back in time. A lot of these scenes in this film.
Wait a second, I forgot to put in the crystal.
Yeah.
That was
the director, when he wrote it with his wife, these were actual things, actual incidents that actually occurred in his life. So they're true stories.
Yeah, that's incredible. So, let's talk about now this new animated series, because now how do we move forward with it, with the new animated series? What can people expect?
Well, I think, we take like a moment towards kind of the end of the film, and it's like you just freeze time. And so, Napoleon's still in high school, but he's friends with Pedro and Deb. Pedro's still president. And we're always kind of like The Simpsons. It's going to be kind of frozen in time. He'll always perpetually be a high school student. But we get to follow just, the misadventures of him and his buddies and his family, and get to see the dynamics between his relationships with his brother, with his grandma, but also with, Pedro and Deb, his life at school.
And some new characters are there on the TV show as well, like the teachers and, can we reveal, like a lot of the guest stars who are on the show as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got Amy Poehler as well, Phil Lamar.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Else? Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell, Jennifer Coolidge, Jermaine Clement.
Who play all different characters as well, who are so funny.
Let me ask you this, okay? Because the movie was such a big hit, okay? Do you ever wonder or worry? Some people might say, "Don't ruin a good thing."
Yeah. Well, that's probably why we never did a sequel.
Not saying that it is, but
no.
That's a thought.
No. I mean, it's probably...
And it's true. It's valid.
Us not being, the ones to make the final decision, but I know a lot of the reason why a sequel was never made was, it was kind of that attitude. Like, just worried because I think a lot of the charm of the original was that it was this movie made for, you know, so little money, and it was no name talent, and people were sleeping in friends' houses when they, I mean, it was just that total labor of love. And as soon as you bring a studio in with a bigger budget and those kind of elements, you worry that you get scared that you might lose some of that charm and stuff. But I think with the, I think because we give it enough time and doing an animated version, it's still giving fans, I mean, and ourselves being fans, we like everybody else, they just wanted to see more of this world. So the animated world allows us to hopefully go on for a long time.
Absolutely.
And do a lot of the stuff that, you know, people wanted to see.
I know you guys are going to the game today. It'll be your first time in Lambeau Field.
Yep.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Of course, of course, of course.
I think you guys are going to have a blast. And
Yeah.
go Packers, right? Please tell me you're rooting for the Packers.
Well, we're here, and we want to keep our lives, so we are rooting for the Packers today.
That's right.
That is very smart.
Go Rogers.
But our outfits we're wearing today are blue. Is that a problem?
Yes, that's a huge problem.
So,
you might get some popcorn, maybe some beer spilled on you.
well,
I don't know.
no,
We'll
that's
just have
not
a
good.
bucket and catch it.
Be careful.
I
Hey,
know.
thanks so much, you guys, for joining us. Seriously.
Thank you.
It was so
Sure.
cool to have you here in our studio. Well, you can watch the new Napoleon Dynamite show right here on Fox 11. It will premiere tonight before a late edition of Fox 11 News at 9. And then another episode will air at 12:30 in the morning. And the reason it's airing so late this week is because of our Packers coverage. But yeah, debuting on Fox 11 tonight. So check it out. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.